The mystery of sleep begins when the world around you gets quiet and the lights go out. Something magical begins to happen inside your body. As you slowly drift into sleep, your heart rate slows down, your breathing becomes calm, and your eyelids grow heavy. But while your body settles into rest, inside you trillions of tiny workers, your cells, are just beginning their most important shift of the day. You see, sleep isn't just about shutting down. It's about powering up a hidden world within you. A world that works in silence. A world you never see, but one that protects you, heals you, and gets you ready for another day of living. This is the world of your cells. Imagine your body like a massive, glowing city. Each cell is like a tiny building, full of machines and tools, lights and workers. During the day, this city is busy. Your muscles move, your brain thinks, your eyes blink, your stomach digests. Everything works together to keep you alive and alert, but all that activity creates stress and damage, microscopic wear and tear that needs to be fixed. That's where sleep comes in. As you fall asleep, your brain sends out calming signals. Hormones like melatonin rise, your body cools down, and deep inside, your cells receive the message. It's time to repair, rebuild, and recharge. Old or broken parts of the cell get cleaned out. Toxins from food, stress, or pollution are filtered and flushed. DNA errors that formed during the day are repaired, line by line, like a spell checker going over your genetic code. It's as if your body has its own maintenance crew, one that only works while you're sleeping. This chapter is the beginning of our journey, an invitation to explore the quiet, unseen work happening inside you while you rest. Every heartbeat, every breath, every moment of stillness is part of a larger system designed to heal you. And as we drift deeper into this story, we'll meet the microscopic heroes behind the scenes. The immune cells that protect you, the mitochondria that power you, and the neurons that hold your dreams. So as you lay back and close your eyes, remember, sleep is not the end of the day. It's a beginning, a soft, beautiful beginning to a secret science story happening inside your very own body. Tonight, we'll unlock the mystery of sleep, one chapter at a time. Sweet dreams and welcome to the world within. What are cells and why they matter? Before we begin our journey into what happens while you sleep, let's first pause and explore one simple question. What are cells and why do they matter? Your entire body is made up of them, tiny, living building blocks. Not just one or two, but trillions. Every blink, every heartbeat, every thought you've ever had was made possible by these microscopic structures. They're not just parts of you. They are you. Think of cells as small living rooms, each with furniture, tools, energy supplies, and even communication systems. Some are round, some are long, some are flat. They come in many shapes and sizes, each one specialized for a unique job. You have brain cells called neurons that send electric messages through your mind. You have muscle cells that contract so you can move. There are skin cells that protect you, blood cells that carry oxygen, and immune cells that fight off illness. It's a beautiful microscopic community, busy, connected, and always working. During the day, your cells are in action mode. They power your thoughts, move your body, and help digest your food. But as the hours pass, those cells get tired. Damage builds up, waste piles in. And this is where the magic of sleep begins. To understand what your cells do while you sleep, you first need to understand that every cell has its own little control center. This is called the nucleus, and it contains your DNA, your body's blueprint. Around the nucleus are tiny engines called mitochondria that generate energy. Then there are storage centers, protein builders, and waste removal tools, all packed into one tiny unit. Cells don't just sit around waiting. They move, communicate, and even make decisions. They talk to each other using chemical signals. When you eat, when you laugh, when you feel pain, your cells respond in real time. That's why they need sleep. When you sleep, the noise and chaos of the outside world fades away. Your heart slows down, your muscles relax, and inside, your cells begin their quiet work, fixing themselves, restoring energy, and cleaning up waste. Without rest, they get slower, weaker, and even damaged over time. So this chapter helps us appreciate something we often forget. The basics matter. Understanding what cells are helps us respect what they do, especially at night. Sleep isn't just for dreams. It's for healing, growing, and protecting. And it's all happening in the tiniest places inside you. In the next chapter, we'll meet one of these tiny stars, the main character of our story, and follow its journey through the night. The brain signals sleep mode, word count 500. As night approaches and the world begins to slow down, your body starts preparing for something essential, sleep. But this transition doesn't happen by accident. Behind the scenes, your brain takes control, quietly guiding your body from daytime activity into the peaceful rhythm of night. It all starts in a small, deeply hidden part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. This region acts like a biological clock. It keeps track of day and night, light and darkness, wake and sleep. When it senses that the sun has set and light levels drop, it begins sending out powerful instructions. One of its first tasks is to trigger the release of a special hormone called melatonin, often called the sleep hormone. Melatonin begins to rise in your bloodstream, acting as a gentle whisper to your entire body. It's time to rest. But the message isn't just about sleepiness. The brain is actually switching your whole body into night mode. Your nervous system, which connects your brain to every part of your body, starts adjusting your internal functions. Your heart rate slows down, your breathing deepens, muscles begin to relax, even your body temperature starts to drop slightly to help you drift into a deeper, more restful sleep. Once the brain has sent these signals, your cells receive new instructions. During the day, they're busy with energy production, muscle movement, digestion, and high-speed communication. But at night, those jobs change. Now it's time for repair, recovery, and cleaning. Think of your brain as a wise conductor. It doesn't force sleep. It coordinates it. Like a quiet orchestra leader, it sends a soft but clear rhythm that every organ, tissue, and cell follows. This harmony is what makes restful sleep possible. Your hormones also begin to shift. Cortisol, the stress hormone that helps keep you alert during the day, drops to its lowest levels. Growth hormone begins to rise, helping your body heal and rebuild. These subtle shifts help turn off the daytime hustle and switch on the body's nighttime maintenance crew. Sleep isn't a single state, it's a cycle, and your brain is in charge of moving you through different phases: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Each one has its own purpose and benefits, and at every stage, your brain is quietly managing the transitions, guiding your cells through different jobs. So, as you lie in bed and slowly fall asleep, remember this: your brain is never fully off. It's always watching, always working, always protecting. It gently turns the switch, calming the world outside and activating the world within. In the next chapter, we'll discover what your cells do next, once the brain gives them the green light to begin their silent, beautiful work. Cellular housekeeping begins. When you fall asleep, your body doesn't just hit pause. It shifts into cleanup mode. Inside every one of your cells, a quiet and powerful process begins. This is cellular housekeeping, and it's one of the most important jobs your body performs while you rest. Imagine your body as a massive building with millions of tiny rooms, your cells. During the day, those rooms get messy. Damaged proteins pile up, waste products build, and toxins collect. But once you're asleep, the night crew comes in. These night workers are special parts of your cells, like lysosomes and proteasomes. Think of them as microscopic janitors. Their job is to find broken or worn-out parts, break them down into smaller pieces, and either recycle or remove them. This prevents clutter from building up, which keeps your cells running smoothly. Another big player in this nighttime cleanup is the glymphatic system. It's like a washing system for your brain. When you sleep, your brain cells shrink slightly, allowing fluid to flow more easily between them. This fluid clears out harmful waste products, including a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. It's your brain's version of a power wash, and it only happens while you're asleep. But the process doesn't stop at removing junk. Your cells also begin building fresh proteins, repairing damage, and restoring their energy. New mitochondria, the energy factories of your cells, are formed. It's like cleaning the house and then restocking it for tomorrow. If you've ever woken up feeling foggy after a poor night's sleep, this is part of the reason why. Without enough sleep, your body doesn't have time to clean up properly. Waste builds up, damage goes unrepaired, and your cells get sluggish. Over time, that can affect everything from your memory and focus to your overall health. That's why this silent, nightly cleaning crew is so vital. You don't feel it, you don't hear it, but it's happening floor by floor, cell by cell. Deep sleep is when most of this cleanup occurs. That's the phase of sleep where your body is still, your heart rate slows, and your brain waves drop into a steady rhythm. During this time, energy is redirected from physical activity to internal repair. It's your body's most efficient time to detox and heal. So, while you're lying there peacefully, your cells are hard at work, clearing out clutter, fixing what's broken, and preparing you for a new day. Without this deep cleaning process, your body would slowly become overwhelmed. That's why sleep is not just about rest, it's about renewal. So tonight, when you drift off, remember, there's a quiet transformation happening inside you. Sleep is your body's time to reset, refresh, and restore. Let your cellular janitors do their job. Healing at the genetic level. Every day, your body is exposed to tiny sources of damage. Sunlight, pollution, chemicals in food, and even emotional stress can harm your DNA, the genetic blueprint that guides every cell. But thankfully, while you sleep, your body begins one of its most important tasks: DNA repair. Think of DNA as a long, detailed book written inside every cell. This book tells your body how to grow, heal, and function. But like any book, it can get smudged, torn, or misprinted. That's where your body's nighttime proofreading team comes in. While you're resting, special repair enzymes inside your cells become highly active. These enzymes scan your DNA, searching for any errors, breaks, twists, or chemical changes that don't belong. When they find damage, they carefully fix it, piece by piece. This process is called DNA repair, and it's one of the key reasons why sleep is so essential to your long-term health. Just like a skilled editor fixing mistakes in a book, your body corrects these tiny genetic flaws to keep the instructions clear. If the errors weren't fixed, they could lead to mutations, which may cause cells to malfunction or even turn cancerous. So while it's invisible, this nightly proofreading process protects you from serious illness. DNA damage happens more often than you might think. Just walking outside into sunlight or eating processed food can cause small tears in your genetic code. But your body is built to heal, and sleep is when it does that best. Studies show that during deep sleep, your cells shift into repair mode. They stop focusing on daily activity and instead turn inward, checking for structural problems at the molecular level. That's when DNA repair enzymes like PARP and XPA go to work. These microscopic tools are like high-tech mechanics, fixing the damage before it becomes a problem. This quiet healing work also helps explain why poor sleep is linked to higher risks of disease. When you don't get enough rest, your DNA repair systems don't have time to do their job. Over time, those small damages build up, increasing the risk of aging, cancer, and other chronic issues. But here's the good news. By simply giving your body regular, restful sleep, you support one of its most powerful defenses. You're not just recharging your energy, you're preserving your genetic code, the instruction manual that keeps you alive and well. So the next time you lie down to sleep, remember this. Deep inside your cells, a team of silent guardians is protecting your DNA. They're scanning, repairing, and restoring the blueprint of you. Sleep isn't just relaxation, it's restoration at the deepest level. Energy recharge, fuel for tomorrow. While you're asleep, your body isn't just resting, it's recharging. At the heart of this process are tiny structures inside your cells called mitochondria. These are often called the powerhouses of the cell, and for good reason. They produce the energy your body needs to move, think, and simply stay alive. During the day, your mitochondria work hard to generate energy in the form of a molecule called ATP, which fuels almost every activity in your body. But this constant work can wear them down. So, when you sleep, they slow down to perform essential maintenance and recharge. Think of your mitochondria like little batteries inside your cells. During the night, they switch from heavy work mode into repair and energy storage mode. They rebuild, clean up any damage, and refill their energy reserves so they're ready for the next day. This energy recharge is crucial. Without it, your body would feel sluggish, your mind foggy, and your muscles weak. You might find it harder to focus, move, or even stay motivated. But with good quality sleep, your cellular batteries get fully charged, helping you wake up refreshed and ready to take on your day. It's not just about physical energy either. Your brain depends on this process too. Mitochondria in your brain cells provide the power for thinking, memory, and concentration. When these tiny powerhouses are low on energy, it can be harder to focus or learn new things. Sleep helps prevent that by recharging your brain's energy supply. This nightly recharge also supports your overall health. Strong mitochondria help your immune system fight infections and reduce inflammation. They even play a role in slowing down aging. When your mitochondria are healthy, your whole body functions better. Scientists have discovered that this energy reset happens mostly during deep sleep, the stage when your body is most at rest. It's the perfect time for your cells to switch gears and get ready for tomorrow's challenges. So, the next time you're tempted to cut your sleep short, remember what you're missing. Your cellular batteries won't be fully charged, and that means your body and mind won't perform their best. Sleep is nature's perfect way of preparing you for a brand new day. By giving your cells the time they need to recharge, you're supporting your energy, focus, and overall well-being. When you sleep well, your mitochondria work quietly, but powerfully, behind the scenes, ensuring that when you wake up, you have the fuel to move, think, and live fully. Sleep isn't just rest, it's energy for your tomorrow. Brain cells and memory. Rewiring while you dream. While you sleep, your body may be still, but your brain is wide awake in its own way, especially during REM sleep. That's the phase where your eyes flicker behind closed lids, and your brain becomes a silent powerhouse of activity. It's in this stage that your brain cells, or neurons, get to work organizing the events of your day. Think of your brain as a giant library. Throughout the day, you're collecting books, each one filled with moments, emotions, and facts. But during the day, your brain is too busy to organize them. That job happens at night. During REM sleep, your neurons start talking to each other. They form stronger connections, deciding what to keep and what to let go. This process is called memory consolidation. Imagine your neurons like librarians, silently sorting books onto the right shelves, highlighting the useful ones, and tossing out the mental clutter. For example, if you studied for a test or learned something new, sleep helps lock that information into your long-term memory. Without enough sleep, your brain can't store those memories properly. That's why cramming all night usually doesn't work. It skips the step where your brain makes sense of it all. But memory isn't the only thing happening. Your brain is also creatively rewiring. Sometimes during dreams, your brain makes strange connections. That's why dreams can feel random or surreal. But these odd connections are part of how creativity and problem-solving skills are sharpened. It's like your brain is mixing puzzle pieces in new ways to see what fits. And it's not just about remembering, it's also about forgetting. Not everything you see or hear each day is worth saving. During sleep, your brain decides what's important and what's just noise. By doing this, it clears space for new learning and helps you focus better the next day. So, when you're dreaming, you're not just resting, you're rewriting your story. Your brain is working behind the scenes, making sure the lessons, experiences, and emotions of the day find their place. It's silently building stronger mental maps and pathways, helping you think clearly, remember better, and even feel more emotionally balanced. The next time you wake up feeling refreshed and sharp, thank your neurons. They've been working all night, reshaping your mind while you slept. So never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. Your brain depends on it to grow, heal, and become better each day. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's brain time. Hidden details. Immune cells on night patrol. When you slip under the covers and drift off to sleep, it might feel like everything inside you is taking a break. But in reality, a powerful army is just getting started. While your body rests, your immune system is on high alert, patrolling, repairing, and protecting. Meet your night shift defenders, immune cells. These include white blood cells, cytokines, and other microscopic protectors. While you sleep, especially during deep sleep stages, these immune warriors become more active, moving through your bloodstream like watchful guards. Their mission? Find and destroy harmful invaders, clean up damage, and strengthen your body's defenses. If you've ever noticed that you feel worse when you're tired or sick, there's a reason. Without enough sleep, your immune system doesn't get the time or energy it needs to work properly. But when you sleep deeply, it shifts into healing mode. Let's break it down. White blood cells are the frontline fighters. They recognize and attack viruses, bacteria, and anything else that shouldn't be there. During sleep, their activity increases, making them more effective at hunting down threats. Cytokines are chemical messengers. They help cells communicate and coordinate defense strategies. Some cytokines also help trigger inflammation, which sounds bad, but it's actually part of healing. Inflammation helps isolate and repair damage, whether it's a scraped knee or a sore throat. And yes, the body ramps this up while you're sleeping. Think of it this way. Your body uses the quiet of sleep to run maintenance checks. It doesn't have to worry about physical activity or digestion. So the immune system can go full focus, repairing tissue, neutralizing threats, and preparing you for the next day. And it's not just when you're sick. Even if you feel fine, your immune cells are still working behind the scenes, looking for early signs of trouble and building long-term immunity. It's like a hospital night crew, not seen, but vital to recovery and health. If you're recovering from an injury or illness, sleep becomes even more important. Deep sleep is when your body produces the most growth hormone, which supports immune repair. So if your doctor says, get plenty of rest, it's not just advice, it's a prescription for immune power. In the quiet hours of the night, your immune system is silently saving the day. It guards your body from harm, heals what's hurt, and prepares your defenses for tomorrow. So the next time you think sleep is doing nothing, remember, there's a microscopic team working hard to keep you safe. Sleep isn't just rest, it's protection. Takeaway: why sleep is your superpower. Now that we've taken a journey through your sleeping body, one thing is clear: sleep is not just a break, it's a powerful, daily reset. Each night, while you rest, your body's cells spring into action. From your brain to your immune system, your entire body uses sleep to clean, repair, and recharge. Let's take a moment to reflect on what actually happens when you sleep. Your brain processes and stores memories, clears out waste, and strengthens important connections. Your immune system goes on patrol, searching for invaders and healing damage. Even your heart and metabolism slow down just enough to restore balance and reduce stress on your organs. Sleep is like your body's hidden superhero team, quiet, invisible, but incredibly important. And every time you skip sleep or cut it short, you interrupt this healing process. It's not just about feeling tired the next day. Long-term sleep loss can weaken your immune system, dull your focus, affect your mood, and even raise your risk for serious health conditions like heart disease or diabetes. That's why sleep is not a luxury. It's a necessity, just like food, water, and air. And the best part? You don't have to do anything special to activate this healing power. Just allow your body the time it needs, and it does the work for you. When you give yourself quality sleep, deep, uninterrupted, and regular, you're fueling every part of your life. You wake up with more focus, more energy, and better emotional balance. Your muscles recover better, your thoughts become clearer, and your entire system runs more smoothly. So think of sleep as your body's best friend. It's loyal, it's consistent, and it shows up every night, ready to take care of the things you can't do while awake. It quietly builds strength, fights off illness, and prepares you for whatever the next day brings. You don't need fancy supplements or complicated routines to be healthy. One of the most powerful things you can do is simple: sleep well. Your body is already designed to heal itself, but only if you let it. In a world that often celebrates hustle and being busy, remember that rest is not weakness. Rest is power. True strength comes from knowing when to pause, when to recover, and when to let your cells do their invisible work. So tonight, as you close your eyes, remind yourself, this is when the magic happens. Sleep is your superpower. Use it wisely. Conclusion: your cells thank you. As your day winds down and you prepare to close your eyes, take a moment to reflect. Even while you rest, a universe within you is wide awake. Millions of cells, each with a job, each with a purpose, are working quietly to keep you healthy, balanced, and strong. Your cells don't sleep. They never stop. While your conscious mind drifts into dreams, your body's tiny workers are repairing, restoring, and refreshing everything from your brain to your muscles to your immune system. Every breath you take, every heartbeat, every blink of your eyes during the day, they all rely on the tireless work happening deep inside during the night. Think about how incredible that is. While you lie still, your brain is organizing thoughts and memories. Your immune system is fighting off threats. Your skin cells are healing. Your heart is resetting. Your body is having a meeting of microscopic minds, all focused on helping you wake up ready for a new day. Sleep isn't just a break, It's the beginning of transformation. It's the time your body chooses to heal, grow, and recover. Each night, your cells clean up the mess of the day, remove waste, repair damage, and build strength. Even though you may feel like nothing is happening, inside, everything is happening. This daily reset is your gift from your body, and all it asks in return is rest. When you don't sleep enough, your cells struggle. They don't get the chance to finish their important work. But when you do sleep, deep, consistent, quality sleep, your cells get to shine. They recharge your brain, soothe your stress, and strengthen your body from the inside out. So tonight, as you pull the blanket over your shoulders, remember this: your cells are still hard at work, and they're working for you. Every yawn, every stretch, every moment of peace is a signal that it's time to let go and let your body do what it was designed to do. Take a deep breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. Know that in this quiet moment, your body is already preparing for tomorrow. Thank your body by giving it the sleep it deserves. Trust in the process, and trust that your cells are doing their best, even while you rest. Because sleep isn't the end of the day, it's the beginning of healing. It's the foundation of health, and it's the secret to waking up ready to live your life fully, again and again. Your cells thank you. Sweet dreams.